And welcome back to another episode of the Men's Report, Fantasy Prediction Show, hosted by yours truly, Menace to Fantasy. Let's go. And welcome back to another episode of the Men's Report, Fantasy Prediction Show. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good early afternoon. Hold up. Welcome back. Come on. All right, let me stop playing. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Early Friday afternoon. And some of y'all might be like, hold up, school. How you doing this? Remember, I am a teacher. I'm officially on spring break. Today's the last weekday, and I got the weekend, then I'm back to work. And I love spring break because it lets me know the school year is almost over. I love the fact that I'm a professional teacher. When the kids ain't in school, I'm not in school. And if you do it right, you do the summer savings program, you get paid over the summer. So it's lovely being a state employee, being a teacher. All right, I love my job. Now, let me start off before I get into this. Yesterday was a very special day for me. I spun the block 51 times on this thing called Earth. I'm very thankful and grateful to see another day. Thanks to all the individuals that reached out via Facebook, Instagram, phone call, text message. Thank you. I don't take that shit lightly. Appreciate y'all. You took a little bit of your time to show love to Roberto. That's what's up. Now, let's refocus. All right. Last Friday, I told you I was going to hop in and we're going to start this rookie profiles, just like I did last year. So here we go. Bam! Menace's rookie profile. Now, we're going to start off with the young man that everybody considers the 101 in these dynasty rookie drafts. If you don't, I understand, but my opinion, regardless of the format, 1 QB or Superflex, this young man should go number 1, hands down. Now, depending on your dynasty build, especially in the Superflex, you might be in a great need for a QB. But like I said last Friday, my personal opinion, this quarterback class is very, very weak. Besides Fernando Mendoza, who I told you, I know he has skills, but I really don't like him. I don't like any quarterback in this class. Definitely not taken in the first round in the dynasty draft. Even in the Superflex, you'll be reaching. All right, you'll be reaching. So, I'm going to start with the young man from Notre Dame. Jeremiah Love, 6 foot, 214 pounds. Son, you back to school, he's not the biggest individual. It's all good. It's all good. He's not just a grinder. This man has been compared to what's the old school, Shady McCoy, LaShawn McCoy. They're saying that he has a similar skill set as LaShawn McCoy. Now, some of y'all, ain't nobody young in here. Y'all know who Shady McCoy is. But let's do some comparisons. Who he's referred to as, not saying that he's just like these players, but similar skill set. First name that popped up was Bijan Robinson, young man out in Atlanta. That's a great comparison because Bijan should be the first pick this year in the drafts. Okay? The next comparison this young man keeps on hearing is Jahmyr Gibbs. That should be the number 2 pick. Or maybe number 1, especially with David Montgomery bouncing. I see big things for Gibbs. I see big things out of this young man. I'm not scared of Isaiah Pacheco going up there. He's not David Montgomery. So, Jeremiah Love is getting some big-time comparisons because those 3 jokers I just said have been doing their thing, did the thing in the past, and these 2, the last 2, are currently doing this thing. So let's get into this. All right. Drafting Jeremiah Love in Dynasty Rookie Draft is one of those high upside, high variance decisions. Now, some of you might be nervous because just like last year with Genti, with the Vegas, and he was highly touted. And I still think he's the man's a bomb. And I like what TB12 is doing up there. I think Genty's gonna have a better season this year. So some folks might be hesitant to take Jeremiah Love because they think it'll be Aston Genty, and it might be because what I'm hearing right now, the draft, it's the Tennessee Titans have him on the radar. The Titans, my opinion, I'm not no professional GM, they have so many holes. I would move out of the 4 spot and try to get multiple picks if I could, because I know they got Cam Ward and they're gonna, it's, as it's looking, they're gonna drive Jeremy Love. Now you got 1-2, but if you're already behind, the running game, because their running game was horrible last year, even with Tony Pollard and Tajee Spears, because they were playing from behind. But the good thing is Jeremiah Love has skill set like LaShawn McCoy and Gibbs and Robinson catch the ball. But I don't like him going to the Titans, but it might happen. But let me stop wasting time and let me get in here and justify I feel this young man should be the 101 in any dynasty format when the draft's coming. All right. Number 1, he is an elite prospect. He's a true RB1 with upside. Okay. One of the most complete running backs in this draft, hands down. The next joker next to him, he might get drafted in the first round. I'm not gonna say his name. Y'all do your homework, but he doesn't compare. Now, some of these attributes are the things they were looking at. Now, I didn't come up with these grades. I copied and pasted. I'm not gonna lie. Comes to Jeremiah Love, workhorse potential. It's an A+. Athleticism, they gave him an A+. Pass catching, they gave him an A+. Elusiveness, they gave him an A+. Vision and instinct, they gave him an A+. Size and body build, they gave him an A+. Folks, hand down, all these so-called draft experts and scouts out there, he is the consensus RB1 in this running back class for this year. Number 2, why he should go number 1, explosive, athletic upside. Love has legit big playability. I think against Boston College this past season, he ran off a 90-yard touchdown, took it to the house. Anyway, he's always shown burst, acceleration, and the ability to break long runs. And remember, he had that boy Price. I forgot his first name. Jadarian Price, the running back of Notre Dame. He's nice too. So he was sharing the backfield. So off of limited touches, he was putting in work. So look at his total stats for the season. He had 199 carries, over 1,300 yards, 18 rushing TDs. Now flip it. I told you the boy's nice with the hands. He had 27 receptions for 280 yards and 3 TDs. So he had a good season. He was a Heisman finalist. He was there for the Heisman Trophy finalist. He was there. Like I said, he has the 3-down skill set because he can catch ball. He's not just a grinder. Some of these running backs that are coming out this year, they're grinders. That's why they're going to be taken late in the real draft because they're just grinders. Okay? He can catch passes. He has advanced route running skills. So, you put him in the slot or he coming out the backfield, it's a mismatch if a linebacker picks him up. It is a mismatch, and he takes advantage of it. All right? Just having that 3-down skill set raises his ceiling, his longevity to be a good asset in Dynasty. Next, number 4, he's an immediate fantasy impact. He's NFL ready. He's capable of producing as a rookie. He's a day 1 starter. Day 1 starter. If the Titans take him, he's starting. Sorry, Tony. He will be the starter. He's ready. He is ready. Okay? So, overall, the dynasty aspect of this, the verdict. You draft him if you want immediate production. You draft him if you're a contender or you're just retooling. You draft him even if you don't need a running back. Say you got, I know this is crazy, but say if you got Bijan Robinson and Jahmyr Gibbs on your dynasty team, you still draft this young man because he's a trade pawn, or you can trade somebody else. So you take that asset. You don't bypass this joker, okay? the longevity. I know running back's shelf life is kind of short, but he's projected to have a good career, a long career. All right, so bottom line, Jeremiah Love is a ceiling play. He's not the safest pick in the draft because he's a running back, but if he hits, he become a valuable asset to your team. If your roster can avoid patience, he's worth the wait, even though he's going to be starting from day one. He's guaranteed, at least not next year, the year after that, he's going to be a first round pick in fantasy draft. Not even talk about dynasty, because this boy is that good. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jeremiah Love, the first rookie profile went over. He is the 101. Now, next week, maybe next Friday or in 2 weeks, we'll see how busy I get, because I got 4 softball games next week. I'll get into my first wide receiver. Or it might be a quarterback. I don't know, because I'm going to do Fernando Mendoza. He's the only quarterback worthy of doing a Menace rookie profile, but it will get done. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking out time and let me run off the profile Jeremiah Love. So let's end this correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm supposed to hook up with Greg. We're going to sit down and get this draft order for the gentleman's Dynasty League, his Dynasty League, and put it in there because it's about to go down. April 23rd is right around the corner. So I hope y'all studying and getting ready because it's about to go down. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Peace. Time to get a Dynasty check, Roberto.